Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with his return to Europa Universalis, and this is really my real start of playing EU4. Like I've said before, I played the hell out of EU and EU2 way back in the day when they were current. Now, so the chat is going to be helping me out and giving me advice for starting this. Some of the opening moves, including things like research and ideas and similar sorts of things. So you guys can, if you're old hands at this, you just get to watch somebody learn. If you're new to the game, which I don't know if there's anybody going to be too new to this game, can learn from the collected wisdom of the chat. Okay, so we're going to play here as England. No, we're not going to play Iron Man mode. That's fine. Okay. Because we want to be able to make saves and continue on. And go back to them and that kind of thing. Okay, we got a lot of decisions here. Country, yes. Religion, Catholic faith. Government, monarchies. Environment, Europe is home of the Holy Roman Empire, but okay. German, North Italian, okay, close this. So we have this pause. We're starting at the big campaign. November 1444, so yeah, okay. Now, we have been some suggestions about giving up Maine and releasing Normandy as a vassal, which I'm going to very much consider, but I want to go through here. Okay, looming disaster, the War of the Roses. Is there anything to be done about this warning at this time that anybody knows about? And feel free to type it in. But we're going to move on. Too few rivals. This is something new to me. The idea that we need to have, I guess, 3 rivals here. I don't know, and these are, I guess, are the options. Don't know. You need to have at least 3 rivals, not to have a penalty to your power projection score. Who should Britain's rivals, or should I say England's at this point, rivals be? Okay, not much. Your king is trash. Yeah, I don't know that we can depose him right now. I think we'll get later better Henrys. Area is saying France, Scotland, and Denmark. Scotland and France are neutral choices or natural choices. Yeah, France is definitely sort of the natural choice. They are a bit more powerful than us. Now, I didn't know if we wanted to try to do a royal marriage with Scotland. And I don't know, so we'll pick him, yeah. And we'll pick France, yes. And I don't know what happens if we marry into the Scottish throne and end up having the Scots take over, is what happens historically. Hey, Django, don't pick France. Okay, well, we can still go back and restart it. Do we have a good reason not to pick France? Because everybody else is saying France, and I'm very willing to listen to why not. France is an early game monster. I get that. Okay, well. I didn't know whether it's inevitable that we were going to do. France is always a monster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and see, I don't know, because you're going, and Django's right about the 100 Years' War. So you will lose. Just a matter of not going into the mainland of Europe for 100 years. They will always have a negative. Django does bring up good points. See, the question is do we do a strategy of abandoning the continent? Surrender Maine, yes. I'd be quite willing to do that. Okay, well, we can go anti-Castile with our sort of pro-Portugal things. Let's go back. Exit to menu. We can exit to menu real easy here because we haven't done this. Oh, we didn't need. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go with Django's opinion because he's making sense. Not that the rest of you aren't making sense as well. You are, but yeah, but I don't know. See, this is the thing, and I know what Ari's saying, and I do know about the Oud alliance between France and Scotland against England. Trust me, I know my history fairly well. That you go to war with somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be on a long conflict, because I would be fairly reluctant to give up Calais, but even that, I'm fairly willing to abandon the continent at this time. So, okay, so let's go back to too few rivals. I think everybody sort of agrees that, well, this is getting us slightly different. We also have Lithuania now here in this. Okay, so we can go Denmark. We could go Lithuania. Lithuania is a big, powerful continental power. Okay. Okay, so does anybody see a problem with setting up Lithuania, which I know this is sort of mega Lithuania at this point? Hey, Rodnall. Yeah, well, war and economics, then colonialism. That's definitely an element that I want to look at. I used to play a strategy of Britain trying to pick up islands like Sardinia, Sicily, and Cyprus and others around the Mediterranean and other places, as well as colonial empires spanning out, and periodically picking up continental possessions when they sort of fell in my lap. Oh, okay, Steve. Okay, you jumped over to that chat. Fine, great. So, okay, I guess we're going to go with Lithuania, Poland, if they come in. And does anybody see a downside to Castile? Because we're going to definitely both be pushing in the new world. We can go Burgundy. Burgundy might be a good rival. And they don't like me. Okay. I think we're going to go with Burgundy. Okay, so that gets us rivals, enemies set up. Now, no debate in Parliament. This is also a bit of a confusing one for me, because I did spend about 20 minutes looking into the game here. Emergency Impressment Act. Fund expansion of bureaucracy. I sort of like that one. Impressment of sailors. Assimilation and settlement policies, and quartering of troops. I thought 10 years advisors costs down 10% also looks good. What do you guys think? Yes, I need money. Probably quartering of troops, you think? Quartering of troops, land maintenance down. Okay. So we don't have to pay that much for troops for the next 10 years. Okay, we can do that. Now, are any of these that we should check? Bribe an MP, placate clergy. Hey, thanks for following. Do appreciate that. Don't know if we should. Gains influences, lose ducats, lose mercantilism. Don't know if we even want to go here at this point. Bribe MP, local autonomy. Bribe MP, everybody's saying. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll bribe an MP. And we have some free advisor slots. I generally presume to have these full up, but if you have a good reason that I should keep them empty, I would gladly do so. We got Llewellyn here, which administrative skill, production efficiency, prestige, national unrest. That could be John Capegrave. That could be good with our potential civil war coming up, the War of the Roses. Figure that's likely to happen no matter what. Improve relations, diplomatic reputation, trade efficiency. Trade used to be important in the older games. Don't know if it still is. Land force limit, fort defense. Okay, advisors are something you get once you have a steady income. Pick bottom one. Parliament in this game, okay. And they cost money to maintain. It's 50%. Was this here monthly national unrest? Okay, I think that's who you're talking about. Okay, where money. Treasury 253, previous balance was plus 13, taxation, production, trade, state maintenance, army maintenance, fleet maintenance, fort maintenance. What was the bottom one? Root out corruption. Okay, so we will pick him. Don't know if we want to do any of the others right now. You can build improvements. Castle and 3 more provinces. I don't know that we want to spend money on castles right now. Don't know if we want to dispute successions or what that, if there's anything we can do about that at this point. National decisions available. Go back to Parliament. Don't buy forts. Okay, we'll go back to Parliament. So are you suggesting that we need to get a couple of more MPs on our side? Grant local autonomy. Grant local autonomy. Okay, right. Have a week with claim. You have a royal marriage. The current monarch dies without heir. Good things can happen for you if you are in the top of the line. Okay, very good. Both local autonomies. Okay, Steve, we'll go with that. That gets us 3 of the 5 seats. Hopefully that is, well, don't know how we would increase the seats, if there's anything to increase right now. Okay, so we have a bunch of disputed successions, so we should offer a few of those possibly royal marriages. We'll go to province. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So the year is 28 years old, 40 years, 45 years old. Okay. So an older one is obviously more likely to die sooner, though of course between disease and war, if somebody could kick off at any time. Hungary, 0 years old. Okay. So maybe Scotland we should offer royal marriage to. Okay, looks like we already have. Or no, we can offer. Okay. Button on the Parliament. Let's. Hey James, how you doing? Let's go back to button on Parliament. Okay, this is where you were thinking. Top left. Give seat in Parliament. There we go. Okay. Do we have any particular We can maybe give one to York. Let's see, what about Cornwall? No, they don't. Or Dorset. Well, Weymouth. Yeah, Habsburg style. Well, Habsburg style, Okay, so it looks like we got rid of our minimum needs for Parliament. We can still... There are another... okay. I don't know how we get to Parliament outside of this tab. Not that we need to, really. Government reforms. Here. Probably diplomacy, court. No. The estates, no. Just trying to look through this. Technology, trade, economy, diplomacy, okay. Yes, Steve says I need to, and I think he's right. I hate Parliament. Oh boy, you just want to be a monarch then, eh, Ari? Bottom right. The key. No, that's the papacy, Holy Roman Empire. Parliament. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to see if we needed to ignore corruption. I don't know if we want to lose. I don't know if we want to do any of these others right now. Okay, but it's good to know where we can find Parliament. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. Near the eagle. Yes. The Holy Roman Empire, the papacy. Absolute monarchy is the best monarchy. Well, if it's run well, it can be all right. Okay. So, I think we want to do a royal marriage with Scotland. Where was it? It's in here somewhere. 25 years old, but that could possibly get us a claim on the Scottish throne. So we're going to do that. Confirm. Let's see if we can get that. We don't want to build anything. Free advisor slot. Don't know if we want to. Don't know if there's anything to do about the looming disaster. If it does, then they don't believe in God's divine choice. Okay, Ari. Keel Hall. Okay, so I don't know if there's any of these. Okay, national decisions. Down here. Form British nation. Don't know if we should try to pursue any of these. Form British national diplomacy. Pass advancement of religious acts. Confirm Thalareski? I don't know what that is. I thought I was smart. Declare statute in restraint of appeals. Designate Calais as a staple port. Pass Act of Uniformity. Pass Declaration of Indulgence Act. State firearm regiments. Okay, don't know if we should do any of those. You can, okay, okay, mouse over, you can mouse over the disasters, right, looming disasters. Has an heir. How do we get an heir particularly? I know the biological means, but in the game, have recency council. But I think how do we get to Henry? I think Henry is industrious, infertile, so chance of heir seems very low. Yes. Get a wife, yes. Okay, we asked for a royal marriage with Scotland. If they can provide us one, that will be good. I would like to avoid the War of the Roses. Lancaster versus York. Castle and 3 more province. You have 3 advisor slots. Okay. Okay, more advisors if we can afford it. Okay, monthly diplomatic reputation. Prove reputation. Diplomatic, that looks fairly cheap. Let's go back. And fort defense. Well, we do have some forts, but I don't know. Reinforcement, land force limit modifier. Okay, so I think we're going to grab up him. John Fortescue. And fort defense here. Archibald Bedford. Okay, now how do we give up Maine to France? Demography, claims, culture, religion, province history, and is now the time to do so. Champagne. No, we're not drinking any of that right now. There will be an event. Okay. We can wait for an event. And you mentioned putting up Normandy as a vassal. Don't know if we want to do that now or not. Treaty of Tours, I think. Okay, yeah, I don't remember all the treaties going on. Okay, so I guess we will let the clock roll a bit. And we'll speed this up a little bit. Okay. Elizabeth, new queen consort. Very nice. Royal marriage. That is not a name that I think the Scots would have named a princess. Look at your military tab. Sailors, manpower, or and yes, I have to refind all these. Okay, military helmet and sword. You can have 35 troops. Okay, we have stopped the clock. See the fort symbol down here. Yes, mothball forts. Activate all forts. I will learn in time, I'm sure. I don't know that I'm better. I feel out of my depth here with all the stuff. Mothballing forts means your forts will have no soldiers, but won't cost anything. Useful for peace. Okay, so we can mothball forts. Just you've got to remind me if we go to war that we have to resupply the forts. Okay, we're getting an alliance from Leicester. Do we want to ally with any of the Irish or simply try to stomp them? And I do try to stomp and... No. No. Okay. We're going to decline the offer. Okay, is there anything we need? Let's see. We currently have 2 diplomats. We have one missionary. I don't know if we want to send a missionary out. We have no colonists, no merchants. Do we want to do anything with the diplomats at this time? Alliances with the big guys. Right. Okay, so we don't need to do that. I think we have an alliance with Portugal. Diplomacy here. Yeah, we have an alliance with Portugal. Not that that means a whole lot at this time. We've made Lithuania, which Poland and Lithuania are probably going to join together. I don't know. Do we want to try with somebody like Austria, the Habsburgs, Brandenburg at this point? I don't think France is a good thing. We could maybe go with Naples. Not that they would have us. I think I'm not going with a pro-Muslim alliance. It's just not what we're doing. Not Brandenburg. All Brandenburg just get eaten up. We've already got a royal marriage with Scotland. So I hope we got that going. Fabricated a claim on Leicester. I know they've had a lot of them over the years, IKB. Been reading about the Peninsula War right now. Okay, we'll let this go while we think about who we might want to ally with outside of Portugal. Okay, we have gained humiliate rival Casus Belli against Lithuania, Denmark, and Burgundy. Right. Don't know that we were running. Okay, so we have the Pale. Again, as you probably all know, that's where Beyond the Pale comes from. Can that? Oh, pause. Okay, trade dispute causes Belli with Burgundy. They're threatening our trade. Okay, would you like to use the Royal Navy to automatically transport the Army of Scotland, Dorset to the Pale? Yes, okay, we want to go there. Now, we can come down here to Laughlin. Okay, well, no one's given me a good suggestion for who to ally with outside of Portugal. Castile. Fabricate claims on Lothian here in Scotland. Or do we go with ally with Venice or Genoa? Can we have more than one royal marriage? Because obvious, I don't know. I presume there's more than, other family members here. Okay, so we will also go royal marriage with Portugal. Get that. Bohemia, the Winter Queen. Which is a bit later than now, I know. We're a long way from Sobieski coming to power in Poland. Okay. Alliance actions. Offer alliance. Looks like they may go with that. Okay, they accepted, so we have that going. That it takes one of our diplomats. Okay, they're now allied with us. Brittany, Navarra, and Portugal. We are allied with Castile and Portugal. Brittany sounds like another join up this alliance better in fighting France, so okay, we're going to offer alliance here to Brittany. Yes. Okay. Okay, every second. Okay, I'm maybe trying to push this too far ahead. Offer alliance. No, we're going to decline. Okay, so if we were going to fabricate a claim here on Laughlin, how would we want to do this? Not way relations, act dynastic, covert. No. Fabricate claim. Okay, needs your Leicester spy network needs to be of at least the size of 20 to use this action. Fabricate claim for a neighboring province. Okay, doesn't look like I'm able to fabricate claims on any of these at this time. Build spy network. Okay, well, build spy network. We didn't have these in the olden days. Okay, send a diplomat to build up a network of spies and informants in Leicester. This will increase the size of your spy network each month. Okay, spy network larger than 25. Okay. We will do this. Building up spy networks. Okay, what else should I do before I start the clock again? I am personal union upon. You are at risk of becoming a junior partner in a royal union when Henry V dies. Following will happen: succession between Portugal and Lithuania. Okay, looming disaster, we already sort of know. Oh yeah, now where? Yeah, I know he is youngish at least. What is court? Henry, age 2. Oh yeah, 23. So long as he doesn't go swimming in the Thames or which killed at least one Prince of Wales, or ride a horse, or I should say jousting, or something like that. He should be fine. Okay, so what else should I get done before starting? And I do thank all of you for helping very much. Ari, Django, Steve, James, who's just watching now. Okay, no one's suggesting more I should do before letting the clock run to build up for the spy network. We've used all of our diplomats. P, right click. Oh, that sent it goodbye. Right clicking. I don't know that I should have done that. Estates. That is here. Okay. Trade, clergy, and efficiency. I do not know how to use the estates here at all. Okay, interactions. Okay, ask for a contribution, demand support, grant monopoly charters. Okay, lose 5 prestige. Power projection, prestige. Okay, so we have 8. Okay, gain diplomatic support. Grant monopoly charters. The clergy. Recruit a minister, recruit an inquisitor, send an emissary to the Pope. Don't know what are these right now. Never let influence get to 100%. Okay. Influence. Okay, well, right now the clergy have 51%. Gains influence. Most of these are gaining influence. Right, yeah, so the idea with the estates is that they're a mini game for points. Essentially, you use them to influence, never get too low. Bottom right next to the HRE symbol. Yes, I got the Holy Roman Empire, the papacy. Cardinals. So we have one cardinal right now. We have very limited, well, not that bad of influence, I guess. With the papacy, I don't know that we trying to get named the Pope. No, we're not. I don't think trying to get to be the Holy Roman Emperor either. Okay, so I don't know what more we're trying to do with the estates. You can use influences to get bonuses and benefits, or you can spend the chance to becoming Pope. And call crusades and excommunicate your enemy. Okay, well, I don't think I need to do any of that. So I guess essentially, should I let the clock roll, or is there something else I need to do at the start here? Build up my army. Okay. Yeah, I understand about the force limit. I just don't know about the expense of maintaining more troops. We're sending 13,000 men, infantry, and a teeny bit of horse to Ireland to get ready for possible wars there. We got 16,000 sitting back in the capital, making sure that there isn't an outbreak. Well, we come over here, Chester. Can we recruit a regiment? Well, I know England, at least in the older games, cavalry was never really much of a useful thing for England. Just as to have a few. Top left shield. Age of Discovery. What are we looking at for a shield here? Top left. See a sword. Power projection. Manpower. Maybe I clicked away from something. Oh, the actual shield. Okay, yes, I got you here, right. Production interface, is it? Here, okay, so we still have these old style, okay. That and medieval infantry, halberd, men-at-arms, and those things that we can't quite do yet, or whatever, like the Napoleonic Square and Jaeger infantry. All right. The sword and the hammer. Oh. Here. So army. Don't have any barracks. Switch this. Ah, here. Okay. Land units. There we are. Okay. Mercenaries, land units. Yeah, I'm following instructions. Thank you, guys. Learning my path through these is a real chore. I'm sure I'd be lost without you. Okay, and so I guess we just here. There we go. Okay, more cost effective. So far I've just seen 10. I'm looking more towards Ireland, so they all seemed about the same time. Okay, is there a quick way to see force limit here? Sailors. Okay, let's. Okay, so these are going down 1,000. Per. There we go, that's pretty close. Don't want to spend all the money. Okay, surrender of Maine. This is what we're talking about. Oh, pause. Trade League of Causes Belli Trade Disputed Bombay. Okay. Okay, in exchange for accepting the Treaty of Tours in 1444, the County of Maine was promised to France. In practice, however, this was still not to come to pass. No English governor wants to be remembered as the one who surrendered. The prominent nobles, William de Pole, had no mandate to make this concession in the first place. French emissaries have repeatedly tried to remind us this ever since the signing, and Charles has now efficiently taken matters in his own hands. Unless we surrender Maine to their friends, we are likely to be in a hastily resumption of that. Right, we got paused. Okay, we must honor our obligations. We will not surrender. So you guys are saying add truce with France, cede France, or Maine to France, which I am in agreement with doing. We're not really ready for a major war with France. Black news, indeed, stability drops. Accepting. I'm going to save just because I'm likely to screw up. Yeah, I know it might be an idea, and I thought about that. But so far I want to keep it open for everybody in chat to comment on this. I know it may be a little tiresome typing, I'm sorry. But I really wanted to do this as part of the chat. Okay, royal marriage from Brittany and royal marriage from Castile. I guess we'll take both of these. Since we're allied with them. Your stability is low. Yes, we did that. Mission fulfilled. Complete one or more missions. Okay. Maritime Empire, 100-year war, the Roses. Here, I guess, 100 Years War. Okay, so we've got that. Truce will expire in some time. Okay, my king France has started influencing the nation on Provence. Provence opinion of France has changed, but okay. Not sure how that really affects us, but okay. Okay, click on. Okay, accept the royal marriages. Yes. Okay, go to diplomacy. So, diplomacy. Okay, we have 2 more diplomats now. Well, improve relations. Yes, we will improve relations with them. Okay, we will see about that as well for a commander for our forces here. So yes, I know this is probably infuriating to you. I don't know where to click to add a commander to this force. Click on the green flag. Is that it? Okay. Click on the, okay, green flag, 100 Years War. Okay, you've completed the mission. 100 Years War, England gains permanent claim on the France area. Okay. Click on the box which says no leader. Up here. Okay, there we go. Richard Plantagenet. I guess we will use him. I do know that generals do make a improvement. I don't think we can build artillery yet at all. No problem, Steve. You are helping a lot, and it's fine that we have a delay here. Okay, conquest caused belly against. Okay, yeah. Waiting for these troops to get. Okay, all of you. Let's come to here. Now, should we have one big doomstack of an army in Ireland, or should we have two armies? Artillery is technology 7. Do we have any technology? Hardly at all. Military's pike square 4. Yeah, we're a long way from artillery if it's 7. Probably somewhere to click to see what the path is, but I'm not sure anymore. Just 13 is enough. Okay, well, okay, 13 is enough. We'll keep these over here in England for if there's other problems. Now, don't know how we, okay. This currently size 4. Okay. Yeah, influencing Scotland. Being Scotland declared war upon their new enemy, Ulster. Okay, well, they're going for Ulster. How interesting. Okay, request for access from Ulster. I think we'll deny this unless you guys have a reason we should let Scotland and the Lord of the Isles. Hi, Sinpin. I hope I'm getting that right. Often when people put numbers in names, I often get, is that an E or not? I'm not sure. But I hope I get it right. You can help me figure out how to play the current version. So, okay. We're going to decline that. Okay, let's stop that. Well, we're going to keep the live stream going for sure, guys, but we're going to be ending this episode here if you're watching it later on YouTube. Come along for this journey as I learn the new inner workings of current EU4. Really do appreciate everyone's help. So we'll be continuing this live thing, but you can catch the next episode soon, hopefully. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Your comments would be appreciated down below.